All right, today's video topic is going to be how we can pass our Myforexfunds challenge with only 2 trades a week. So the target goal for MFF challenge is 8%. So to make 8% a month, you have 4 weeks to trade. And in that 4 weeks, if you can make 2% a week, by the end of the month, you will have 8%. So in my opinion, the best way to go about this is looking for 2 perfect setups a week, 2 or 3 perfect setups a week, and basically continuously doing that until you pass your MFF challenge. Or you can do 1 trade a day until you pass your challenge. So let's quickly backtest that. We'll pick a random week on gold, and then we'll backtest to see how we can do and how that idea works out. So we've got gold. Let's just pick sometime middle of November. We'll do second week of November. All right, so we can see from our higher time frame analysis that on the weekly we have rejected this support down here, and we are coming up to this next level of resistance up here. So keeping that in mind, once we start the week, we should expect a lower weight candle push up, and it should reject here and come back down, or it could break out. So let's go into our daily time frame. So daily, we've got our 2 key zones up here, no, sorry, down here and up here. Let's go down to the hourly and go on to pre-London. Okay, you can see it is pretty bullish at in Asian sessions. So let's skip down the times down to London. It's currently 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got our 6 o'clock candle, and let's do some analysis quickly. So I'll have this as my point of resistance. Support will be here because we had a push up, made a new high, came back down, made the support, push back up and made another new high. So this is my support area, and this is the area I would look to take sales below and buys above here. And let's go down to the 30-minute time frame. So ideally, you want to follow the trend. As you can see, the trend is currently bullish, so we shall play some of the candles out. So this is 7:30. No trades for me yet. A nice trade would be a nice breakout trade from here, coming up to here. Or we can wait to see if price can make a support, which would be here. This could be a new little support area. And since we are coming into London Open very soon, we could see a bullish candle come up, and we could actually take some buys. But first, I'd like to see a candle close bullish at least at support. Okay, so like I said before, this is the area that I would look for sales below. So you could take sales below, it would be counter trend. And if you want to take a perfect trade, you don't really want to be in a counter trend trade. But for this case, let's take this as a paper trade. It wouldn't be our official trade. If we were to take a counter trend trade, our next level of concern would be here, this wick here. So we would take a sell once price breaks below this candle. Okay, as you can see, that paper trade did not occur because we did not go below this candle. This is a nice sort of setup happening right now. We have got a bullish close at support, and the time is 9 o'clock. So we have an hour left of our London session. So we could see price come above here and come all the way back up to retest this area. Keeping that in mind, bullish trend as well. So this is a higher probability trade. It would be something that I would like to take instead. So ideally, I would like the next candle to make a lower wick and then start breaking the highs, and that's where we would enter. We would keep this area into consideration. This could be our break-even point. Our first TP will be 10 pips, which is just here at 1816,454. Let's just put that there. Okay, let me just adjust this TP line. This will be our TP1. Okay, so this will be our first trade of the week. And instantly you can see that has smashed TP1. And if you do a 1% risk per 10 pips, this would be your 1% for the week done at the moment. We could keep our SL below this current candle, which is a 11 pip SL, or we can keep it below the previous candle, which is a 26 pip stop loss. 26 pips, I don't mind risking that. That's not too big of a risk. So let's carry on playing the candles, and if we can continue to break the highs again, we should continue to at least come up to here. So this will be our next TP. If we were to close partials here, we would keep our next TP here, or we could close full here. Ideally, sometimes I just close full. I don't really like to hold on to trades for too long. So let's play this out again. And that's also hit the next TP of ours, which is there, which was a total gain from entry of 27 pips. So that's pretty much a one-to-one if you traded with if you use dynamic risk compared to your stop loss. It would be a 26 pip stop loss and a 26 pip TP. But if we traded how I trade, which is 1% every 10 pips, that would be a 2.7% trade on the first day. And if we just continue playing this out, this trade should carry on playing out unless it breaks this low. But obviously we won't be in it. We're just going to play it out for swingers. Yep, there you go. So that fully hit TP, came back down here. It never once did I break this candle low, and it just continuously pushed up. So just like that, that'll be our first trade of the week. And if we now, so say for instance, we made 1% on that day, we can go into the next trade, next day, and see if we can make another 2%, another percentage, and that'll be our 2% for the week. Let's play this candle. Go down to the hourly. Five, six. Okay, so let's see. So every morning when I come onto the charts, I look at the candles and see how price action is playing. As you can see, the previous day was a lot better in terms of price action compared to the current day we are on, which is a Tuesday. Nonetheless, we can keep this as our resistance area where we would look for buys above. And our support can be here. We can look for sales below here. And this can be our previous day support. Just so let's see. So we are at 6:30. Let's play the next half an hour candle. Yep, nothing now. Okay, so our overall trend is bullish, but we did break this support area where I said I would look for sales below. So now, since I've already made 1% yesterday, I wouldn't really take a risky trade like this today, which is a counter trend trade. So if I want to take a counter trend trade, I would actually wait for price to close below here. But if you want to be a bit more on the risky side, you could take this trade. You could say entry is here. So this would be our entry point. This is a riskier trade than usual because this is a counter trend trade. And if you want to be safe and stick to taking two perfect trades, you wouldn't really want to take a counter trend trade. But say for instance, we did take this trade. Let's just see how it would play out. So this is a paper trade. This is not an actual trade that we would take. And there would be no entry because it did not break below. Okay, so this is now 8 AM, which is London Open. We managed to create support here. So this is our new support. There's no buys because price is created a huge wick. Unless you want to take a wick fill trade, which we won't be doing in this case because it is still, price is still a bit messy and bouncing around the range. No trades there. 9 now, it's 9:30. And okay, so that, as you can see, this was a no trade day because we wanted to take a perfect trade. So Monday we took 1 trade, Tuesday we've taken 0 trades. Now we go into the next day. Since we are only trading London session, that was a London session done for that day. As you can see, we are managing to close bullish, and we have tapped into the resistance area that I've drawn, and we have actually managed to close above resistance. So we could see price continuing to push up. I'm just going to leave this as the previous daily high. So let's put previous rejection area, and let's jump down to the hourly time frame. Sorry, let's keep going down to pre-London. So that is 4 a.m., 5, 6. And now down to the 30-minute time frame. So that this is the previous day high and also the daily resistance zone. And we, as you can see, price action is very messy this day as well. So ideally, we are not going to be trading any of this anywhere inside here unless we get a strong close above here. For buyers to continue for buys, or we can see a rejection happening and we can take sales because this is our rejection area. So let's play some 30-minute candles. What time is that? 7:30. So let's adjust our support zone. We keep it here. So sales will be if we close below here. Yeah. Okay, so 8 a.m. we have managed to close strong bullish. So let's have a look at this here. We've got multiple rejections happening on by these wicks here, as you can see here, 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 and here. If we was to take a buy, where would our next area of concern be? It is a messy area, so let's just stay out of it for now. Yep, there's no trade there at the moment. It's rejected. Okay, yeah, so that's Wednesday with no trade as well. So Monday we've had 1 trade. Tuesday, Wednesday we have avoided. London session has been pretty bad, but as you can see, Wednesday afternoon we had a huge push up. I'm not sure if this was news related or what happened here, but it does look like it was a news related push. So let's go into the next day, which is a Thursday, and see if we can find our final trade of the week. So as you can see, we've let's go down to the London session. 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of these areas because we're not in there anymore. We're just going to be charting up based off of what we have right in front of us. So our 30-minute time frame, we've got our support here, which is where we look for sales below. Buys, we can look for buys above here. As you can see, price is made a rejection here and came down, made a low, made a high, made a new low. Now we made a higher low and another. If we make another support here, this will be another higher low. But let's see what price action does. It's 6:30. Yep, so this is our second higher low, which is basically another support being created. Let's get rid of this. So this is our next support. You could easily take a buy from here and say come up to here. So you know what, that could be our next position. So let's see where 10 pips would be on this position. 15 pips, that's great. So this is also our break-even point, which is 15 pips away. Since there is some wick rejections here, we would wait for price to make a lower wick and start breaking these highs. And we have a, let's see, so we have a 20, 24, 22 pips stop loss. And our first TP is 10 pips. Let's put that there. So that would be, yep, that's about 12. Yep, about 10 pips. Okay, cool. So this is our second trade of the week. Let's see how price action plays out. And there you go, second trade of the week. That's our 2% done for the week, which is that trade actually moved up 30 pips, so that would have been a 3% win if I held on to it for that long. But generally, I am happy with my 10 pips, and I just closed at 10 pips. So let's just play this out. We can see if it comes up to here and rejects and what happens. And yep, it's pushing up. What time is it now? It is 8 a.m. So, wow, this was a great London session. Yeah, that just goes to show when you're patient with your trades and you wait for the perfect setup, perfect price action days, you can make good money. So like, you see how we avoided trading. Let me draw on this quickly. How we avoided trading this messy zone here, and instead we waited for good price action, and we traded above that, which was let me get rid of the drawings now. So we avoided this messy area here, and we waited for clear price action, for good price action, which is why we traded over here. If you guys have any questions about trading or you want any help, drop me a DM on my Instagram, which is accurateforex_. And if you want more videos like this or any other videos explaining any other topics or anything else, let me know. But let's just have a quick overview of what we just went through today. Let's open up a new Excel. Quick recap from today. So for example, if we had a 100K account, a challenge on MFF, our target is 8%. So that would be 8,000, of course. And then if we split that up into 4 weeks, so we divide that by 4, we need to make an average of 2,000 a week, which turns out to be, of course, 2% a week. So that should be our goal every week, to hit 2%, taking 2 perfect trades a week. 2 trades a week. And to eventually end up with an 8% overall profit. I mean, some months you won't be hitting 2% a week. Some weeks it'll be very hard, but eventually you will hit your 8% target. Sometimes you might even make more than 8%. So it is all down to you and how you trade. It will be a long process, but it is completely achievable. And most of the time you'll end up in profit, and as long as you end the month in profit, you will get a free retry. So that wraps up today's video.